intro to this is Mrs. H. I'm going to try to muddle through here. I want to remind you, this is lesson 5, so it's an analogies lesson, and I'm going to spend the majority of time on the analogies. Let me go ahead and reaffirm what the parts of speech are for our words. I'm looking at this list up here. Agitation is a noun. Aloof is an adjective. Apparition is a noun. Benefactor is a person noun. Cope is a verb. Genealogy is a noun. More is a noun or a verb. Very different things. Okay. Obsession is a noun. Palatial is an adjective. Plaintiff is an adjective. All right. So that I hope will get you through. I'm going to take a quick look. Yeah. It'll get you through page 21 and 22. If you would, please turn to the analogies page, and I would encourage you to have out your, your analogy cheat sheet. Okay. Number 1, benefactor is a person noun. We identified it as a person noun. Help is a verb. Well, if you look on your cheat sheet, there's only one option it can be. We have a performer doing an action. What that performer would typically do, all right, a benefactor would help. So behind the double colon, we should have PA, all right, PA, my hair is weird, PA, performer action, all right. Number 2, more is a verb in this situation, and secure is a verb. Now, if you saw the meaning, if you did page 21 first, you would see that one of the meanings of more is to secure a boat. So they mean the same thing. So behind our double colon, we would put S for synonym. Okay. Number 3, plaintiff is an adjective. Joyous is an adjective. Plaintiff is this. Joyous is this. Okay. So behind our double colon, we see that those two adjectives are antonyms, right? So we put A for antonym. Number 4, sinister and villain. Sinister is an adjective. Villain is a noun. There's only one type of, only one relationship that they could show, and that is characteristic quality. A villain is always sinister. Okay, use that. So I would put a CQ behind the double colon, but then I would use this template. An alligator is always smooth. A benefactor is always kindly. A basket is slippery. A lemon is sweet. A valley is tall. Okay, based on your knowledge of number 1, should help you with that answer, that match. Number 5, cope is a verb. Handle is a verb. Okay. If you looked at the meaning, let me give you some example sentences. I'm drinking a lot of water to try to cope with this cough and this cold. Drinking a lot of water, trying to get some rest in order to handle this cough and this cold. We see that they mean the same thing, right? So S for synonym should come behind the double colon. And your match should show words that mean the same thing. Number 6, agitation is a noun. Commotion is a noun. Here's my sentences. the mouse that fell out of the ceiling tile onto the art table caused a lot of agitation amongst the students. The mouse that fell out of the ceiling tile onto the art table caused a lot of commotion amongst the students. Okay. We could tell they mean the same thing, right? So it would be S for synonym behind the double colon. Number 7 was the only one that I thought was somewhat challenging. Genealogy is a noun and grandparent is a noun. We could see on our cheat sheet there are 6 different relationships that can be shown. Well, a genealogy, as you found out in the first part of the lesson, is a study of a person's family. Wouldn't a grandparent be part of that study? A genealogy, is like your family tree. Wouldn't a grandparent be part of that family tree? All right, so we can see grandparent is part of the whole genealogy. So we have a part of a whole, okay? So PW is the abbreviation for that. So you're looking for some smaller part is the second word being a part of the whole genealogy, all right? Number 8, spurn is a verb, accept is a verb. I spurned Mr. Hollenbeck's suggestion to eat squid for dinner. I accepted Mr. Hollenbeck's suggestion of eating squid for dinner. We can see those 2 words are opposites. All right. So antonym. Kindle and ignite, those are both verbs. Let me kindle the fire in the fireplace so we could have s'mores. Let me ignite the fire in the fireplace so we could have some s'mores. Synonymous terms, so they mean the same thing. So we'll put S behind the double colon. And finally, number 10, smug and self-satisfied are both adjectives. The player, here are my sentences. The athlete or the a football player who caught the winning touchdown was smug towards people who tried to congratulate him. He answered with a, "Yeah, I know, I'm good." The football player responded in a self-satisfied way to those people who tried to congratulate him. We see they mean the same thing, okay? So we put synonym or S behind the double colon. Okay. I hope that helps you out, and we'll see you next week.